welcome back to the vlog. This is Cleo, one of my best friends in the whole entire world.
What's up, YouTube?
We are about to host a retreat together in Portugal. We hosted one in 2023.
Yeah.
And we are back for season 2. And
Season 2 of the retreats, but we've been there many times before.
Yes, we have. And Cleo just got fresh off the plane from Canada. She spent 3 years.
3 years there. And now I'm back, but just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Until I go on my next adventure.
She's a pro snowboarder and she's heading off to Australia. So she inspires me to live a life of adventure and freedom. And yeah,
So cute.
I would not have moved to Portugal, left
I
Dublin.
didn't think she was going to get on that flight.
So I owe her
But
so
she did.
much. Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
And then we lived together.
Yeah.
There.
We did. And yeah, now we're bringing other people back and we'll be taking people far beyond Portugal.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Just been talking about it. So.
Yeah. Philippines, Japan, Manawatis. Stay tuned.
Australia.
Yeah.
Everywhere. All of it.
All of it.
The whole world.
Yeah. Let's go. So come back with us. Our retreat is called You Can Surf With Us.
You can pack with us. You can skate with us.
Yeah.
You can do yoga with us. You can laugh with us.
Yeah. So look at the state.
You can laugh at us.
Yeah. Definitely. Look at the state of the bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice outfit, Cleo.
Thank you.
She's dressed in my
tracksuit a la Anna. Top from Anna.
Yeah.
Freshly washed hair from the sea.
Yes.
And yes, this is it.
The chaos. Organised chaos. We have said many times
we
that
are organised chaos. We're also Tasmanian devils.
And we thrive in chaos. Yes. So we're thinking of wearing matching dresses. Cleo just brought me home 3 rash dresses because she's an angel. That is Zara.
Because you gotta get sponsored by Roxy.
How else am I gonna get sponsored by Roxy?
Wear their stuff.
Yeah. So we have these 2 really cute dresses to wear.
Look like
we think we're gonna wear them. We're not
princesses?
sure. Yeah.
Is it short of a wand?
Yeah, we're just
sure. My wig would have gone crazy with me.
So cute. I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah. And this is just stunning. You know, I might accept a sponsorship from Billabong if, you know, Roxy don't
pull through.
I'll think about it. I'll consider it.
Maybe Quicksilver and maybe Ripcord as well.
Yeah.
We're open.
We're open
to everything.
Yeah. Come sponsor us. Okay. Cleo has just
dismantled Anna's skateboard
for the first time ever.
Yeah. It's just so dirty and rusty.
All packed up, ready to go. One big bag between us, and this has got yoga mats, yoga cushions, and some sneaky secrets. Yeah, that looks sick. And all the rings. And the crusty spray paint. And the hair. How are we feeling?
Excited!
We have to be up at 2:45.
Yeah.
Half 2 actually.
Is the first alarm.
Tomorrow morning. So here's praying we make that flight.
We will. That's bad juju to say. Bad juju.
Let the adventures begin. Okay, cute.
It's 2:30. Rise and shine.
2:40. Lovely.
Yeah.
It is
Too early.
Friday the 13th.
You know that was actually originally good luck.
Yeah.
It's the Irish Catholic Church that made it bad luck.
Yeah.
Which is
It's
crazy.
the day of the goddess.
It is. And then they were like, no, we're going to make it bad because you guys are all sinning.
What nice accommodation. Look at those swings over there. This is where the magic happens. Air Sarah Paradise. Cleo is just putting the trucks back on the board. I'm supposed to be getting beers. A little bit delayed. Oh, yeah.
We can cut that.
You gotta make sure. Her charcuterie board. That can be the code word.
You gotta make sure it's charcuterie board.
Yeah. You just look so fucking cool. Okay guys, a very special moment.
Really special.
Me and Cleo have come up with the name for our new business.
Yeah.
Venture.
Yeah.
We're creating the Instagram account right now. We've already set up the Gmail. We came
We
up
will
with
be
it over
making.
dinner.
I'll make a TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Because we need a TikTok.
Yeah.
Gotta keep down with the kids,
Yeah.
with the youngsters.
Gotta keep down with the youngsters. We are in our accommodation for the retreat, and things are starting to feel really magical. We had such a beautiful day.
Yeah, we did.
I surfed.
Tried to
Cleo
surf.
got wet.
I got wet. I almost lost all my things to the ocean.
Yeah. Nice welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, it's what it is. I
It's what it
saved.
is.
I saved it.
Yeah.
And
And we went
then
skating, and then we
watched the sunset.
watched the sunset, took some
pictures.
You can check
Found my
them
new
out on
favorite
the gram.
outfit.
Yeah, check out that skirt.
And then we went to eat the best pizza ever in our favorite place. Met some other old friends from when we used to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Yeah, had the best time.
Lovely evening,
Yeah.
lovely day, lovely everything.
We walked home singing the song "You Get What You Give" by the New Radicals,
That's
which
inspired
the name
the name.
of our brand
Yeah.
business. Do you wanna?
Should we tell them?
Yeah, you tell them. You tell them.
So, drum roll. Dreamer's disease.
Dreamer's disease. You get what you give.
You get what you
inspired
give.
by the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's
opened
it.
our hearts. We used to listen to it on repeat, skating around the bowl now, Sarah. No better place to.
Walking home.
Yeah.
Just around.
Yeah. Shit, my arms are really sore. Yeah. So stay tuned.
We have the dreamer's disease.
We do.
You're gonna have it too.
You are. And we're not. We're proud of it.
Yeah.
And we're getting it tattooed on our arms. On the right
Watch
forearm.
this. Watch this space.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally
Okay.
watch this space.
Peace out.
Mwah.
No words necessary.
Just spag.
You can't get it to focus.
Let's get down.
Let's get down to business. One night stand. Yo! Welcome back to the vlog. I'm back in Ireland. I'm back down in Clare. Fucking hell, life got a bit intense there. I still haven't unpacked my bags and I'm back from Portugal. Set up Dreamer's Disease with Cleo. We launched the page. We've launched our next retreat. I've quit my job here in Clare and I'm moving to Hawaii. I'm moving to this small Hawaiian island called Kauai. I'm gonna get the book. I've had this book on this island since I was 16. Me and my cousin discovered Bethany Hamilton and Alana Blanchard, these two best friends. This movie was made about them, and one of them had a YouTube channel that I loved as well. And I've been wanting to go there since I was 16 and discovered surfing, and the time feels right. A lot of things are falling into place. I'm getting a lot of synchronicities. Check out my new Roxy hoodie. I bought it as a present for hosting my retreat. I got it in the surf shop beside the place where I hosted my retreat. Bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour, Bonjour. Oh, let's play some music. I can't. Oh, with the look at the
Look at the board.
Yeah, look at the board just behind. I can't speak English this morning. You guys, you have to guess what I want to say.
This is Pierrick, everybody. He's a Frenchman.
Yo.
I met him when I went to visit Matilda in Biarritz, which I recorded on a vlog
1 year ago.
1 year ago. And then I took him back in my suitcase, and now he lives in my house and works in the same job as me.
Yeah.
But I quit my job, so I'm vlogging my last week in Lahinch, the last 2 weeks in Lahinch.
You're gonna live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Aloha.
Moving to
I
Hawaii.
spoiled, no? I spoiled.
I spoiled?
Oh fuck, we say that in French.
Here's our beach. Our drive to work.
I told to everyone you plan for the future.
Oh, spoiled, yeah.
And
Are you enjoying Lahinch, Pierrick?
I love that.
Really?
Except the weather. I love that.
Yeah.
Living in Ireland.
What do you think of the waves?
The waves 2 days ago was perfect. It was amazing. We catch a few waves. And this is a huge thing here. Even when it's really not nice in France, there is like so many people in the water. But here, when it's beautiful, there's like only 8 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like only 8, 10 people in the water, so it was amazing.
I'll miss that in Hawaii, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah.
Because it depends of the weather, and in this country, it's not always nice. So
Yeah.
but the weather, the water, the waves are really, really amazing. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
But I just can't surf them for some reason.
Oh, you're good at it. I saw you in the water.
It's not true.
That's true.
And Pierrick is an amazing barista. All the way from France. And
You should see the draw. What I draw sometime in the middle. I'm not an artist.
The latte art.
I would like to, draw a bird in the middle of the cafe sometime, on the coffee. But I do something like a rugby ball or something. I don't know. It looks like a fish sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pierrick loves rugby as well. But we forgive him. We forgive him. It's okay. No, nobody's perfect.
No, but it's what? It's nice, really.
And he's best friends with my little brother as well.
Yeah.
All because of
That's also
my
my
trip
love.
to Biarritz last year. Yeah. Au revoir.
We should like make a video about on the afternoon when I can speak English. I just woke up and I'm like,
Yeah, we can make one after.
Yeah.
We can make a comedy sketch.
a comedy sketch. Yeah. We will be good at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
This afternoon.
Okay.
Okay, see you this
Perfect.
afternoon.
See you
guys.
this afternoon. Okay, guys. I'm going to take you along the setting up a business phase of my life, because surfing, not that it's taking a back seat, but my main priority in life is now pouring all of my energy and my time into my businesses. So I have a few. The Sisterhood Collective, I'm meeting my business coach this morning for our first session of 8 weeks working together. So I'm really looking forward to that. My businesses are connected, empowering people through different ways. And then I have 3 retreats coming up, so I need to get to work on them as well. Yeah, so exciting. And again, look at the state of my bedroom. This makes me feel sick, and it's part of the reason I need to move. So much stagnant energy in this space that I just need to clear, move on, and start fresh. Okay, I've made it back to Dublin, to my old bedroom. It is literally 6 a.m. in the morning. And I am feeling really scared, nervous about my decision to, quit my job and move back to Dublin to try and work on my business so that I can, move on to Hawaii so that I can surf in warm water, because you know, I had a steady income with a job. I was working in a cafe and I was working teaching yoga, where all I had to do was technically show up to teach instead of advertising the classes. Meditation with my meditation group at 7 a.m. Then I have a podcast interview at 8 a.m. and yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. I'm gonna document the journey because the blog is helps me out with this sort of thing. So yeah, back in Dublin, things are feeling spooky, but you know, too much comfort, too much stagnancy leads to depression. We've got to take risks in life, we've got to be bold, and we only get one life. Why stay doing something that doesn't help you grow or expand? Or yeah, so, and you know, if things don't take off, I have my degree to fall back on. Okay, I'm just back from a weekend in Bundoran surfing with my surf chicks who I met at a skate night that you would have seen on a previous vlog, and I have my cup nourished. My cup feels so full. I had to show you, you know, the way I'm moving to Hawaii. We can't forget about that. I found my book that my cousin got me when I was like 16 and we first became obsessed and about going there, and we're like, we have to go. And like 16, this is a girl and your dream, guys. This is the freaking channel, and on the first page, look what it says. Someday they won't just be dreams anymore. Love, Fiona. It's my cousin. There you go. There you frickin' go. This better be the thumbnail. So yeah, gotta make shit happen, you know? I've got to make shit happen. Shit's not gonna happen unless I make it happen. So let's go and do it. This is sort of just an updatey vlog. I'm sort of just talking in each clip. Hey guys, I am just about to head off to the west to surf. I've been surfing every weekend and not vlogging it, and skating in Dublin. Life feels so magical. I just got accepted to study art part-time in this kind of further education centre beside my house, which I know I would have been too like proud to do before because I have a degree and it's like the level before a degree, and I'm like, oh my god, shut the fuck up and get over yourself, go and do what your heart wants to do. So I'm so happy to be doing that. But last weekend I had like commit to Ireland with Hawaii on the back burner because I realised I was escaping a lot, and I want to talk about that at a later stage. But I was surfing in Iski. I've been there in a few of the surf vlogs back in the day, because this channel has been around for over a year now, which is crazy. But I was like, I'm gonna buy this artist who I absolutely adore, love Lanny Gregory. She's an artist I followed for years. She paints just like this type of style, like surf bands, surfboards, like sunshine rainbows, and like loads of cottages around Ireland and everything. And she has a painting done of Iski. And I was in my friend's house in Sligo just before I went surfing, and he had that painting, and I was like, I'm gonna go and buy that in the pottery shop that I bought loads of pottery in last year. And because it stocks this artist's paintings, and I was like walking in there, had the painting in my hands, and then this painting, it literally is called I Had the Best Dream Last Night. And look at those hibiscus flowers, look at the surfboard, it's literally Hawaii. And I was like, this is my sign not to commit to anything, you know, like the dream, everything is possible while you're doing something. Like, I was just like, the universe is flirting with me, you know? So, not to commit to anything, but, like, that's a bad thing to say, that's a bad phrase, but, that everything is possible just because you're choosing yourself, which is the art, like, that is committing to myself. My bed is so... doesn't mean that the other thing can't happen too, on a different timeline. Maybe it's a place we return to for many a time. Look at that light. Ooh, and there's the hibiscus flower I drew underneath the painting, and my plants are so fucking beautiful. Hey guys, welcome back to my bedroom, to the channel. I'm gonna do a little unboxing from the plant store with you. I am going to a skate, sip and swim night today with the Skater Girls in Dublin, and at the skate park, pump track and ramp in beside the sea in Sea Point, Monkstown. That's where we've been skating recently. It is a little bit annoying because I feel like I'm not really advancing in that skate park. I keep just going backwards and forwards and around in a loop. But if I could get my rock to fakie, I would be advancing my skating so much. But I'm so scared of fucking up my body and my wrists because I'm teaching yoga. And I want my body for surfing. So I'm so scared to do something stupid, and I have fucked up both of my wrists and twisted my ankle and been out of action for a really long time in the past. So I'm just really scared of doing that again. But then I'm going tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow, Saturday. Driving down to Clare. I hosted my retreat there a few weeks ago, but I didn't get a chance to see any of my friends or anything because I was doing a day trip. But I'm going to be staying overnight in the van with Ellie. She's been in the vlog a few times, and we are going to be staying. We're going to a surf film called Siebo. Girls, I think, are touring Ireland for showcasing, debuting their surf film, and it's on in Home Tree, this charity, wildlife and nature and everything. So it's really cool. I never actually went there when I was in Clare, and I wanted to. So I did a post on Instagram that got more saves than any of my other posts that I've ever done, and it was an educational post with me having like bleached hair, luminous pink hair and everything, and it got more saves than any post I've ever done. It got like 15 saves because there's a lot of informative educational information around dopamine, impulsivity and compulsions, and how they're all linked with each other, and how I've been sort of studying it in myself, and that I've, on top of having bipolar disorder, I was recently told that the reason I may have bipolar disorder is because I have been masking ADHD and or autism from a really young age, and that I've been struggling with a dopamine deficiency, which would explain why I had an eating disorder, because the sense of control and binging and everything with the disordered eating pattern that I had would explain a cause and effect of a dopamine deficiency. So eating disorders are very common in people that have eating disorders because the control gives you that dopamine hit, the obsessive thoughts and everything. I'm trying to study my own impulsivity and behaviours, and realise all the ways that I'm not able to sit with myself, live in reality, not be able to sit in silence and peace alone with my own thoughts. And I wanted to give a moment of praise for dopamine. This is a bonanza plant. It's Japanese. I'm trying to create more discipline in my life and help other people see discipline in a good light, especially creatives, how we can learn to live in the world with our isms that we have, and use meditation, yoga, breathwork, all these different tools to support us, because the system that we've been born into in this culture and society doesn't support us, and that's why we're all developing these unhealthy coping mechanisms and patterns. So I'm trying to learn to hone and honor my discipline, so in a healthy way, because in the past it's either extremist, all or nothing, and then I just swing, the pendulum swings, and I'm like, it's just going back to my eating disorder, binge and restrict. So I want to learn how to build my life in a sustainable way that serves me, and I'm able to commit to the things that I say I am and everything. So I was thinking, I've been watching the Karate Kid, or watching the Jaden Smith one, and it just wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to watch the old school one where he's training a kid how to have discipline, and he's talking about the bonanza tree. So I'm trying to use this tree as my form of mindfulness, nurturing, watering, and I'm finding so much forms of mindfulness in the form of plants. I'm connecting a lot more to flowers and plants, and I notice when I'm present with the trees and the plants, and I'm not listening to podcasts or music or obsessive thoughts that I'm having, I'm really present, and it's giving me so much peace. And I'm so curious about nature and soil and learning about the different plants and the flowers, and I'm not that interested in that many things. Okay, that's gonna sound ridiculous. Obviously I'm skating, surfing, art, yoga, but like I love learning. I'm obsessed with learning, but I feel like I've hit a wall with like stuff that I'm learning, and I want something new to learn and study about. So I'm just getting really into plants, and this guy, few people, they're really helpful in this plant store that I go to, and they talk to me about plants the whole time and tell me how to water my plants and these hanging plants above my head. So yeah, I'm trying to use mindfulness in a fun way and kind of gamify the process, and like look at the colours in flowers, and really get curious about the plant and how I'm taking care of myself. And on our artists date retreat that I hosted a few weeks ago, we gave everyone a plant because it's just something I really believe in. So yeah, I also got this rug that I'm sitting on. It's called Botanic Twist, and the main reason I started rambling on about this, no, that doesn't go in there, and that's not why I bought it, because this plant needs to breathe. It needs to have a hole in the bottom of the thing. So you may know that some bonsai plants have wide dishes, so that means you spread the roots wider. But I'm not going to do that with this one because it's in there now. I really liked this pot. Really like this pot. It's like so beautiful. I'm going to ask if my friend will craft me a pot for some of my plants. I also have to leave it in the container, the guy said, because I might try and slice it around with my blade so that it fits in there a bit more. And then I got some of this it's a plant medicine, house plant. I basically love merging art and plants together. Art is so mindful, and I really wanted to just speak about how, you know, dopamine is not a bad thing. The impulses, blah, blah, blah. Try and love that part of you that's seeking, wants to self-soothe through all these compulsions and impulses, and they're not bad. And you know, I've spoken about bipolar before, how some of the high and the manic stuff is one of my favourite parts about myself, and it's so beautiful. And how, you know, all winter I was kind of chasing dopamine because I noticed that my mood would drop if I wasn't creating YouTube videos, or if I wasn't really overexposing myself. And I noticed that was keeping me at a high frequency, I would call it. But I noticed that I did actually, like, I wanted to speak about bipolar disorder, my journey with bipolar disorder, but I noticed, you know, speaking about trying to kill myself that many times so openly and publicly on the internet after that video, I really scared the shit out of myself. And I also spoke about, you know, my tattoo tour, which is really personal information, and like my heart wanting to meet a man, and like being like just stuff that's quite personal. I really overexposed myself, and I was happy to, and I wanted to, and it was keeping me, like the fear and the adrenaline was keeping me in a good mood, because I was so scared of my mood dropping and getting depressed, and that I needed to like blow the head off myself with all the, like, saying all this crazy shit. But and that's not a bad thing either, and so much art gets demonized and villainized because it's not good for your mental health, but you're like expressing yourself. And I don't know what the fine line is, but I'm moving away from creating art that's like super coming from this place of wanting to just fucking feel something, and like trying to create from this pure place of like, I am well, I am centered, I am healthy, and my art is messy always and will always be, that's my style, but just I'm so happy. I don't know if I said it yet, that I got accepted into art college beside my house, and I was going to study that course down in Clare because it's a PLC, a post leaving cert course, and it's free, it's state funded by the government, and which is crazy. I'm getting to study art for free, and I was never able to validate studying art before because I was like, there's no guarantee I'm ever going to earn money from this, and it's so expensive to study this. Like, I was just like, I couldn't justify it, and now it's just like the universe, God, has just handed me this thing on my lap. It's right beside my house. I'm getting to study all I've wanted to do, and it's like the plant. I need a master. I need someone to teach me because I'm so unhinged. My energy is being divided in so many different directions. I'm trying to grow and nurture my business. I'm working part-time. I'm like trying to have a social life. I'm driving down the west of Ireland every single weekend to go surfing, and I need to be organized because I need to, like, my energy is all, I just need to fucking focus and be disciplined and routine, and then everything will be fucking groovy. So I'm happy to do that, but I'm probably not gonna post YouTube videos anymore. I'm trying to get a better camera, and like the channel really, like I said in my last video, carried me. Like, I was living through a virtual reality for the last year, but I don't need that life support anymore. And I really recommend, if you're in a dark place, like, use the internet, post on the internet, like, you build a community, and you build a really, like, you attract the right people, and be safe and wise and smart. But like, it is beautiful, but I've got to the point where I do really value privacy, and like, I don't like documenting like my surf trips anymore because they're my break time and they're my time to switch off, and then I'm documenting it, and I'm like, I don't want to document the YouTube way. I want to do it in YouTube is creative, and fucking love that shit as well, but it's taking away from my life really. I just like coming on with a bit of like update, educational, and fuck the algorithm. I don't care about growing, like, I'm trying to do too many things. I never really cared about trying to grow my YouTube channel. I just wanted it to be like a library of content of me chasing my dream, because what I really want to do is write my book, and that's why I'm trying to get into this discipline thing, and the plant is going to really help me with the discipline and the focus. The discipline, the focus, and the clarity is what I'm really trying to work with myself, because it's so easy to fire out loads of Instagrams, but like, I get dopamine hits talking about writing the book, but then go and sit in the room and fucking write the book. That's so difficult, and you have to sit there, and I know I'm gonna get there, and I'm writing much more these days, and I wanted the YouTube channel to like just be there for when my book is out, and I'm talking about my surfing and my surfing journey, and that I did have to overcome so many obstacles. Like, I was raped by my surf instructor, and surfing was all I dreamed about as a teenager who was having a really hard time in school, navigating disordered eating, getting bullied, and surfing was my light. And then I went and did the fucking thing, and then I went and got raped, and then I had a mental breakdown. And then when I went off to Portugal, my safe place in the world that I'd found, joy, healing, love, romance, everything, friendship, fun, like surfing, I finally started surfing again. My like biggest love of my life, really trauma exploded between us. It was very difficult situation that happened, but I ended up back in the psych ward and had another breakdown, and they were my two breakdowns, and same with men. I've just been avoiding them for like most of my life. I just, like, every now and then one comes along, but it's usually a short-lived fly by the night interaction, and then now I'm starting to look at it, and I am dating more, and I am getting triggered, but it's helping me not be such an explosion every time. It's like, okay, maybe there's like we're kneading out the dough, you know, there's not so much lumps and bumps anymore, and I'm able to, for it to just be more of a fluid thing. Like dating was for me before. I was traumatized by my first relationship, one of the earliest relationships I had. I was getting in and out of relationships like quite frequently, and then had a trauma in a relationship that was quite serious as a 15-year-old, and then had no boyfriend again for years and years and years, and then first boyfriend I have sent into the psych ward. So yeah, I'm just trying to navigate all of that, but all these things take time, and I clearly am. There's clearly a lot going on, and so yeah, I'm just trying to help and be mindful as I can along the way. And I got this amazing book last weekend in Bundoran, Surf Like a Girl. It's so fucking sick. All these girls surfing, booking barrel. That's gonna be me someday, but I decided I'm gonna invest in a longboard because they're so much more fun. I realised I started it all wrong. I started the surfing journey all wrong, but I didn't know anything. No one told me anything. I've had to figure this out all by myself. Like, look at that. So cool. So yeah, I'm so excited to just live my life and not be so... I wanted to show you this, like, that's longboard life, and she has a toe ring. It's just so sick. I wanted to step away from performance, life being a fucking performance, surfing being a fucking performance sport, and I feel sorry for like professionals, athletes, because they're being like marked. They have to perform all the time, and then if they don't do well, they feel really shit about themselves. And really, surfing is supposed to be fun, and yeah, I don't know how it could be when you're feeling that shit about yourself when you don't perform and stuff, but like, it's a game. Life is a game. But yeah, thank you for listening. If you made it this far, thank you for following along my journey. Started off in this bedroom, I think, and used to have my wave, my surfer girl collage there, and now it's got my business plan, and we've still got my art from when I was in Trinity and Clinging to Hope, Anna Flynn, Look Within, and the Sisterhood Collective. And there's me, the tripod, in the bathroom. And we could not forget, cut out from the first Surf Girl magazine. When I was in Lahinch, my first ever surf trip, we cut that out of a magazine because surfing was my dream. Hell yeah. Grow more. I've had this on all my things for so long. It's like a girl being a photographer, and yeah, I really want to be behind the camera more, capturing people, capturing women, and make everything less about me. It's obviously my like fucking channel, and this has all been about me and my journey and everything, but like the overexposing of myself and everything, I actually want to step a little bit back and go inward into my life, be more involved in my like internal life, as opposed to being so available to the online world, and just post more educational content online, and you know, keep selling my membership, which I'm hosting with the Sisterhood Collective, which was all that work up there. For the last whole summer I've been doing a mentorship with a business coach, and I do yoga for the first week of every month, 6 a.m. club, Monday to Friday, an hour of yoga, breathwork, journaling and meditation, and sets us up for the whole month. And then there's weekly yin Thursday nights, 8 to 9 p.m. Then there's a full moon ceremony every month as well, where we align our life with the cosmos, remember our divinity, see ourselves as sacred beings, earth as sacred. We call in, we do an invocation, call in our ancestors, call in higher help and everything, and we just see ourselves as divine beings because we have forgotten that we are in fact source, we are divine beings, and we think we're all disconnected. And I think that's what the world needs, everyone to wake up to their divinity, and then there would be no war. So we can all play our part, and yeah, that's little old me. So I hope you can join us on the Sisterhood Collective membership. I'll send the link below, and yeah, I hope you can live a beautiful life and have gratitude for who you are and where you are, and get to a place in your life where you're not comparing yourself with others, and the only person you're comparing yourself with is who you were yesterday and your last person, and that you can love fully with your whole heart and remove the blocks that you have in your heart to love, and know that you deserve love, and know that you are perfect exactly as you are, and to allow yourself to mess up more and more and let go of all the imperfections, and know that your awkwardness and your quirks are everything that make you you and everything that make you lovable. So yeah, that is all for me, and you haven't seen the last of me, but I'm going to be retreating. Yeah, so lots of love.